Okay, so this mod pack is a little it's different than most mod packs. It's like if you took how would you explain this? It's like a very tech it's a tech mod obviously, but it's like a very hard mod. Like for example, I'm pretty sure is this right? Yeah, to make a bucket, for example, you need a hammer, iron plates. To get a hammer, it takes whatever type of metal with a stick. To get plates, it's like that. That's one example of really how to explain it. So you'll just see while we go throughout this whole like mod pack. But basically for the first episode here, I want to like get things started. Obviously, what the hell else am I gonna frickin' do? Okay, so this one is just welcoming. I've played this before. This is like one of the mod packs that I like a lot. It's really fun because you can kind of just chill and build stuff. I had a world before this, which I was doing great, and then I kind of gave up because I kind of screwed myself because the way it works is eventually you get like power obviously, but you can't have like a high voltage cable or like a different voltage cable next to another one, and I did that and then it burnt all the wires in my base. So then I had like no wires, and then it was gonna take way too long to fix. So then I kind of just like quit. Yeah, so there's no guarantee on if this series is going to like finish, how long it's gonna go on for. It's just I don't have any content. I'm bored, and this was one of the only things that I think of. So we're gonna do it, and hopefully of course we're gonna have fun. Why wouldn't we have fun? It's gonna be fun, trust me. Okay, so first thing it's getting me to do is get some iron and wrought iron, which is pretty straightforward. It's just you take iron and you smelt it in a furnace. If you don't know what a furnace is, then you don't know what Minecraft is, so you probably shouldn't be watching this video. Yeah. You can just ignore that. That's just if like you wanted to do a Sky Factory version of it. And this, I've never really figured out what this is, but this is the end game tab. So basically, there's like a crap ton of ores in this game, and each time you get a new ore, a new one, like an element will pop up here, and it basically wants you to get like a certain amount, and then you can claim it for something. But yeah, I'd love to get these today. These are really good for this mod pack because it's a lot of crafting. So I'll show you what those are when we get it. But first, we're gonna take out our nifty scanner here after I do the frickin'... Oh wait. I technically don't need to break stuff, but pretty sure... Oh no, vein miner isn't in this mod pack because you get like axe, like a lumberjack axe at some point. Yeah, these guys. And they break down the whole tree. Shit, I keep pressing that button. Yeah, it breaks down the whole tree. Do I have auto jump on? Yes, I do. Okay. It's gonna take a long time to do things because there's like pressing the inventory better for Mark, but so it's playing that. Where is it? Did I spell? Yeah, these circuits, they are like very important. They're used to craft like a shit ton of machines and stuff. This is the basic one, and I'd like to get a system set up for making these. So it has this. We have wrought iron, which we're getting, vacuum tube, red alloy cable, which is like a copper. I'm pretty sure it's like, don't want to click on too many of these things. Because then you could go down the rabbit hole, but It's like redstone and copper for that. There's resistors, vacuum, coated circuit board, but resistors, copper wire. I'll show you how to make wires later. Coal dust and paper. Paper is very important. Vacuum tube, pretty straightforward. That's some glass. Coated circuit plate. Sticky resin, which you get from rubber trees, which I'll show you just. They're literally right over there. Yeah, so. Let's get some rubber trees because we'll need this resin. Now, the scanner. It gives you all this stuff because it's pretty important because or it gives you like all this stuff to start off with, because if not, it's kind of hard to get started because you need a lot of like ores and stuff, because they'll get you to make furnaces, like a whole bunch of stuff with iron and copper and stuff, and you run out very fast. And like in my other world, I didn't even get to automating like mining yet. So this scanner is very useful because you just click it, charges up. And then those highlights right there, like you see that? That's a shit ton of ores. But it's under there, and I forget how dangerous it is. But yeah, those are ores. I forget which color the iron is. But, okay, I'm gonna dig down here. Yeah, there we go. So we got some iron there. Gonna dig straight down to here. So the thing about this mod pack is like there are many ores, and some of them they like have different names, but I'll basically explain like what they are. Like here's for example, that's redstone, that's cinnabar, or ruby, and that's cinnabar, which I can't remember what these guys were used for. Yeah, that's how you get it. Okay, those are just like making ruby and stuff, which isn't a great example at the moment. Okay, this, how much redstone do we got? Good amount. Alright, we'll chuck that out. I'll chuck that out for now. Chuck that out. We'll keep that. I'll chuck that. I think each redstone gives like 6. I'm pretty sure it showed earlier there. So I won't bother getting any more at the moment. Anyways, I always know where there's more redstone. I don't need that much to get started on redstone, I believe. I might be terribly wrong, and we'll just see if my mistake here in a moment. Use their crafting stuff. Baby zombie, baby zombie, baby zombie. Run. Oh, yes. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna frickin' die here. Kill this chicken. For food. Your sacrifice is greatly appreciated. Run! Come on. Shit. Creeper. I need food. This is a bad mistake. Why is there so many chickens? Ooh, I can one-tap chickens with this. Come here. This is the chicken killer. Ah. Run. Run, 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 run. Murder chicken. There. I believe we're safe. For now. Whew. Okay, coal ore. I'll just collect a good amount of this stuff for now. I'll wait till it's daytime. Once it turns daytime, I think we're gonna have to change our course of actions here. I think we're gonna have to... I had like I had 2 ways that I did my bases. I had like 2 worlds, one that got corrupted and I lost. But, I think what we'll do for our first base, what I did for one is I mainly stayed in like the cities area. I stayed in one of those buildings, and another one I just dug in the ground. So what I think I'll do is I'll go over and I'll set up a nice little base in one of the buildings, and then I will set a nice little base up in one of the buildings, get a good amount of supplies, maybe start crafting and stuff, and then once we get more machines built, then I believe we'll move a base to somewhere else. Yeah, we'll move base to somewhere else and set up there. But okay, it's turning sunrise now, so I'll harvest a little more of these and then I'll get out of this hole. Freedom. Okay. So, of course there's still freaking mobs around. Let's go and head over here and just find a building to set up base camp in. Fancy door. What the hell? Strange. Yeah, very strange. Half a door that's not even attached to anything. Okay. Very questionable. Take this sugar cane because it will be greatly needed. Important. There's some brass, electrical steel. I don't really believe I need any of that stuff at the moment, and if I leave a few things behind, it's not going to be that great of a deal. It's just don't have any room in my inventory at the moment. It's a mess of all this stuff mashed together. Oh yeah, right down here. This would be awesome. I like this. I like this setup. Anyways, one is partially destroyed with a spawner in it that I'm gonna have to break. Fight! Okay. Let's patch this guy up. Very ugly patch up job. So. Okay, that's all good. F7 is a pretty good key if you guys don't know or never saw someone use this before. It basically, the yellow X's, I forget what those are, but the red X's mean that mobs can spawn there, and we don't want mobs spawning because mobs are bad. Let's just set up a little area here, make a quick chest. And put stuff like this in there. All our ores. Let's do some renovations to this place. Let's see here. Okay, I broke some stuff, I tidied it up, I cleared out both the levels. Kind of broke some glass in the process by accident. But well, it looks better. So, that's all that matters at the moment. I'm gonna put like most of this shit away. Let's just dump my inventory and then figure out what I need. This is weird. Whoop! You can stay right there. Yeah. I'll put him up there. Yeah, because I don't need him. Yeah, okay. So, let's organize my inventory very quick. I'll need all that stuff. I do not have any food at the moment, which is a bit of an issue. But, alright, bucket would be nice. Yeah. How much iron do we have? Let's go and check. 3 iron. Yes, that's gonna help out a lot. Totally. Okay. We need to get some iron. Scanner time. Yo, that's pretty lit, my dude. But I don't think that's the... ores that I'm looking for. Let's go check. I bet it's just coal. Oh! Oh! Oh, yeah, this is the ore mine that I'm looking for. So we got iron ore with this funky. We have gold ore. We have the weird magnetite. This stuff, which is useless. But we have this ore, which is, you find a lot, which is just iron. So this is one of the veins that I was looking for. So I'm going to mine out as much as this stuff as I can, and then I'll get right back to you guys there. Okay, after many times dying, falling down that hole to get my stuff, got it. I'm back home because it's already nighttime. That's how long it took me. But I was planning on getting some copper stuff before we got started, but I think this will just have to do. Okay. So, let me place this down just in case. So I guess we'll get started with the modded things. And I'll just go by the book, because I kind of forget. Okay, so stick some of that in there. Stick some of that in there. And in this one, I'll stick some gold in there. Okay, and we'll wait a minute. Get some stuff smelted, but... Okay, iron and wrought iron. So, it's pretty straightforward. Just grab some of this iron. I don't need gold smelting at the moment. And the beef. I'll just wait till I have some iron here, and I'll be back. Okay, I have enough iron there for the wrought iron, so I have that 12. And then for wrought iron, it's pretty straightforward. You just grab 12, or only cook 12 at the moment. You stick it in here, and then it starts cooking. And wait for it. Out comes wrought iron, which is pretty easy. So we'll wait till that comes. But I know what this wants. This wants me to make an iron furnace, which I would do. It's just I want to make sure that I get the thing actually achieved first. So I will be back. Okay, so I got the 12 wrought iron there in our first actual things done. And this is currency, so it's pretty good. Later, whenever I'm lazy, I'll use it, but it's used to craft, which ends up spending it. You can craft different materials and ores and stuff, and then you can use it to make like better currency, this stuff, which then you get better ores or better things, which then can level up to get, right? Craft it to get even more stuff. Gets even better things, and then I think you can level it up one more time to get the drill core, which is meant for a drill, which you can get in chests. So, yeah. Well, anyways, yeah, just what I thought. So now it unlocked all this stuff. So we got the furnace here, and I want to do this. I need to stop trying to break stuff with that, so I'm gonna put that in my inventory. Okay. So you take this, surround it with iron, and now it is a furnace that can smelt 2 different things at a time, and it's slightly faster. So that's done there. And now it wants me to make a copper one, which I do not have any copper. Which I want to do. Just I'll have to get copper here in a second. But while we're waiting for that, this is just telling me about how hammers are used, I believe. This one, now these are pretty important. Or they're not important, but they're extremely helpful. Okay, so I'm gonna craft a good amount of these, and there's like a few tricks in this mod that you can do like that. But 3, 4. I made 5 by accident, but it's okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. I forget. I think it wanted me to make 4. But here we go. Okay, and now it's asking me to make charcoal, which I'll make in a second. But these are like extremely good. So basically what they are, because eventually you get stuff where you're like making hammers, and then you have to make plates, and then you use the plates to make like pistons, and use the pistons to make something else. So it's an endless line eventually before you get something like an ME system, which it's going to be a little bit. These are usually your go-to for it. So an example, you put this here, then you can craft it, and now it stays up there. So now, say I don't have any wood on me, but say I put a log in here, and wait, here's another example. Let me clear that grid. Yeah, you can make tiny coal, so I'll do that. So if I had wood in here, I could just click this, and then the recipe would pop up, and then I can take that, and now I could easily craft wood. I can do the same thing with coal, so I can switch back and forth. So, for example, I could go and say something requires me to make plates, make some rods, and make some wires. I could click, boom, make some plates, boom, make some wires, boom, make some rods, boom, make a piston, or whatever. So, and then you can lock these, and then there's a way to remove them, which I forget, which I'll do here eventually. But tiny coal's good too. I'll probably end up turning like most of my coal into tiny coal, because it allows you to not waste any coal. But okay, I am going to pump that in there, and I am going to go and look for copper. I'm going to get some copper, and then I'll come back to the base and see that. So I'm back, and I have the copper here. There's actual copper, and then there's this stuff, which is... How do I do that again? This stuff, which does turn into copper, so we have tons at the moment. Okay, that's been smelting down. We'll check out the new fancy furnace here. And we'll smelt down a good amount of that copper. And while I was out, I found a chest with some fancy stuff, and I got some ores, a few like bits of odd different ores, but yeah, and also this book. So you saw there. I completed that, which is basically a stack of it. Since can't remember if I came across that, but now it's expecting me to get a stack of that, which I'm not going to. So I'm just gonna collect some of this stuff. Here we go. I'm gonna start turning these furnaces over to the new ones. There we go. Now we got a copper one. Okay. That's weird. Every time I open up the quest book, it starts eating. So we got the copper. Now what's a silver one? Okay, I do not have any silver. And to get silver, you need silver ore. Silver, 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 silver. Silver, 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 silver. Okay. Because I'm too lazy to do that at the moment, I will just craft it. There we go. It's probably waste, but I'm not going back out right after I just got back, so I'll put that down. Put that. Okay, that's a good amount of copper at the moment. I'll just stop that. Then I can transfer that one. Do this. Okay. Iron. Copper. Place down a copper furnace to put CE. Put the silver in. Okay, these crafting tables keep their items. I wasn't sure if they did or not. Okay. Yeah, much faster. There we go. And make this guy into this. Make him into one of these. And one more. Silver furnace. Okay, now gold furnace. Oh wait, this guy. Okay, the next furnace is the diamond furnace, but the thing is about diamonds, in order to find them, I need a scanner upgrade for rare ores. Rare, yeah, this guy right here, which requires a diamond, which I have to go for a little search on, so upgrade these furnaces here though. It's good because now we can smelt stuff pretty fast. Get enough to upgrade these furnaces here. Like, look at that. And there we go. Okay, we have all our furnaces upgraded. We have a good amount of materials. I have been recording for quite a while, so I'm gonna end this first part here, I guess. I'm not sure how long this series will go on for, but this is a start, so hopefully next time, if there is a next time, we'll get into the actual crafting of, I might go get some diamonds, but we'll get into this stuff, which looks like a lot, but this is just all the tools to make stuff, and then we'll start working our way towards one of these circuits to make our first machine. But I guess that's it for now. Well, see you next time.